So this station is one of the few where you get off on the left side of the train instead of the right side of the train. As the tracks split further apart or something around here. I like the orange lights. That's kind of a cool little touch. Well, that's cool. Consistency with the artwork. I'm very confused by what's going on here. Because this is a full 2-track station. So I guess there's a 3rd track. I don't know why there's 2 here, or why there's 2 separate station areas. It's certainly interesting, though. Starting this line off with a bit of a surprise. I have a feeling a lot of the stations on this line are going to be kind of the same, but just with different colors. This is one of the oldest lines, so... But I mean, it's a fine design to have all your stations be. It works pretty well. You could sleep on the benches. It's kind of a narrow hallway. You have consistent tile work. The station does have a nice overlook of the tracks. It's kind of cool. You can see down the tunnel. See how it twists and stuff. That's cool. The station gets rated basic with a cool view. Basic station design, but brown and white. I do like the colors. It's very subtle but refined colors. Got standard hostel benches. It's got very kind of confining feeling tunnels around it. But this looks very spacious out here. I take back what I said about this being a basic station. I was not expecting all this. It's a waffle ceiling. Giant artwork. More waffle ceiling. Very high roofs. It's a pretty normal upstairs area. So this station is the one that is closest to where I've been staying here. So this has been the station I've been at the most. Every time I go out, this is where it begins and this is where it ends. It's got non-hostel benches, you can sleep on it. It's got all sorts of exposed pipes and wires everywhere. It's very standard station design. There's not really a lot to be said about it. My main problem with it is that the exit is at one end. So if you get on the wrong end of the train, you then have to walk down the whole platform when you get here. But I mean, you can just, like, know what end of the train you need to be on, so it's not that big of an issue. I think we might have some maintenance equipment coming through. I am doing this out of order from the other one, since this is where I had to get off. Steel rails. And in my opinion, the regular trains should too. My only other complaint with this station is it has this closet here. And I don't know what's in it, but it sounds like there's an airplane taking off, and it makes it really hard to hear if there's a train coming or not. So like when you're running into the station, sometimes you think, oh, my train's here, I gotta run, but no, it's just a closet. The ceiling here also kind of looks a little bit Washington, D.C.-ish, but it's not as similar. Half the light bulbs are burnt out, though. I think it'd be really cool to see it with all the lights working. The station's not too far down, it's just one escalator. And it's just kind of your typical street exit. There's some doors and there's a shop of stores to be at. Well, this is a very standard station in a very standard color. It's gray. I don't have much more to say about it. There's hostile benches with hostile curves. There's a hostile hole in the wall. There's hostile garbage. There are holes next to the stairs. That's interesting. There's also interesting brickwork. Slightly less standard station. Okay, this looks like the Washington, D.C. Metro up here. This literally looks like they stole the design from the Washington, D.C. Metro. It's the exact kind of ceiling and curve that it has there. It's a strange looking thing. Oh, it's stairs. The station gets a basic with ripping off Washington, D.C. style theme. Review? Score, whatever I was calling it. Yeah, that's it. First of all, we have non-hostile benches. We have harassment benches instead. This is, yet again, just another standard station in standard colors. There's a lot of scaffolding in this. I haven't decided if that's standard or not. There's a lot of construction going on. There's a bridge with a nice view, though. Let's see if there's anything upstairs. Again, the upstairs here is just kind of basic. There's a store, there's some doors, that's about it. Everything else is pretty normal. There's some orange. This station gets rated standard with some cool and some scaffolding. So missing station nameplate. I think every station should have a bridge built in for looking at the trains. Most of them do here, but everyone should on every system. It seems that what I would have considered to be normal stations, they have kind of one end or the middle that's just really open, and then the rest is this shape. And it's usually some variation of this color. Alright, this is a whole nother level of hostile architecture. I wouldn't want to sit on this normally, much less sleep on it. Check out this end. This end seems more interesting. This is just low tunnel standard the whole way. Again, I don't have a lot to say about it. Ceiling's falling apart here. Also stand to be cleaned a little bit. This station gets a rather boring rating. It doesn't really have much interesting going on. Go walk down to the other end of the platform and see if there's anything interesting. got something different. Got bricks. And the floor becomes the wall. Not only does the floor become the wall, the floor becomes the benches. Which I think would be hostile. They're too narrow to sleep on. I have to take back what I said. There was someone sleeping on a bench over there. A little bit of a pyramid kind of roof here. Well, we certainly exited basic station territory. The station is very open and spacious. It's quite nice. The colors do kind of remind me of a high school again. There's just so much space here. There's a cool mural. That's awesome. There's so much space everywhere. This station kind of feels like it's overbuilt. But I haven't been here during rush hours, so I don't know. Station definitely has one of the best views in it, because there's no low roof to cut it off. Big circle. Big outflow. There it is. There's a cafe. This is a nice station. This gets a big I like rating. Benches that, while extremely old and a bit dirty, you could sleep on. Not hostile. And kind of getting hospital, nursing home vibes from this station. It's just that color. These are extremely narrow stairs. But it looks like there's bigger stairs on the other side, so I guess that's fine. Yeah, those are big. There's room for people over there. This one's very close to the surface, so there's not very far to go to the tracks. This one gets a convenient rating. You can walk in and be on the tracks in like 30 seconds. It does also get a floor needs cleaning rating. There's a lot of dirt in here. This one's not the half dome, but it's kind of a standard-ish station. Yeah, no, it's not really standard. The station tiling kind of feels like a bathroom. There's very cool murals on the wall over there. This is another one that's very close to the surface, so this gets another convenient bathroom rating. These metal gates feel too fancy for the bathroom look though. Has metal panels on the wall with like some texture. Haven't seen that in another station so far that I remember. So I guess that's a little bit different. We got hostile architecture. We got scaffolding. Back in. This is another one of the basic stations. We'll see what's upstairs. I do like this brick wall. I don't think I've seen a white brick wall in any of the stations so far. Got construction equipment. Pretty sure this station is kind of connected to the underground city. Or at least it feels like it, because it's got signs pointing to everything. Yeah, the station connects to all of those places. Entirely underground. I think this is technically Underground City Review now, but there's hostile architecture. This is a cool room.
So we went into this Moroccan store.
This is the station. The station does feel like the Mont Royal station, I think. We have seen a station like this already, with the floor curving into the benches and the wall. This one has a lot more space, so I like it more. And this station automatically gets a good rating just for utility, because it does connect to the main train station, so you can catch trains on Via, Amtrak, and the commuter rails here. There's multiple layers of bridges. It's very busy up here. There's a lot going on. Not only does it connect to the main train station, it also is part of the underground city, so it's a very useful station. I do kind of like the bricks. They have like the curves, and bricks are cool. I think the station does a good job of mixing the bricks and the kind of standard station look with more of an open design. All the concrete arches everywhere just feel really nice, don't they? So while the floor here doesn't become the wall, this is a brick station of the very standard design. There's a gap on these benches. Perfect place for your butt to go when you're trying to lay, so that it doesn't keep you up. You know, if you have a firm butt or something, cause you no discomfort. The station is kind of dark. I don't really love it. There's not really much to say about this. This looks like maybe it was an old wayfinding sign. It's a piece of history. Looks cool. Predecessor to these TV screens. Okay. This end feels kind of nice. I don't know how to explain it, but I do kind of like it. Oh, this is spacious. This is nice. Look at all this room. Oh. Look how high up it goes. This is crazy. We're clearly very deep right now. There's just coils of escalator handles. That's cool. The station is very deep, and it does take a while to get to and from the platform. So I gotta take away a little bit of credit for that. Does this keep going up? Jesus Christ. Okay. It goes out to the street up there. This station gets a rating of absurdly deep. This is just absolutely cavernous. Standard station, except now it's blue. It's a cool curve with the tunnel down there. You could take a nap on those. Be gross, but you could do it. You got a hole in the wall. That is disgusting. It's so brown. Ah, there's like a concrete tree with lights. That's a cool design. I don't even know if you can... Oh, you can see it. There's a wire that runs across here. I don't know what that's for. But it's there. A blue circle down here. See this tree. Half the lights on this tree are burnt out. This is a cool area. I like this station. This station is cool. More circles. More blue circles. The station feels very dark and needs new lighting. I do like that it's another blue station. It's got the basic design, but it's more colorful. Well, this is nice. Spacious. Something hanging on the ceiling there. I like this. I said it before and I'll say it again. If there's time to put graffiti on the escalators, they're too long. The ceiling looks so cool. I really like the design. This is a spot where everybody takes a picture here. I'm not sure what this says, but that may be an issue with my ability to read French rather than the... I think I just missed my train. The station gets rated pretty cool. First impressions, this station has a lot of race car energy. It's got race car seats, it's got race car trim, it's got race car lighting. Everything looks like a parking garage otherwise. And now it feels like a convention center. Okay, this is better. This is better. We have blue on the walls, so that's not a real race car. This is different. You get from this station to the train station. Station gets rated race car, but alright. Basic design, but it's got long-term rainbows around it. It's also got a lot of leaks in the ceiling, as you can see over there. There's an orange tile line next to the safety tiles. That's something different I haven't seen anywhere. This is interesting. I don't know what it means, but it's interesting. Oh shit, they have lungs. It's colored lungs on the wall. These are healthy lungs. These are your lungs on drugs. Someone explain to me how this hasn't fallen off. Got more of these wheels. This is a strange arrangement in here. Let's see what the need for this fence here is. The station gets rated kind of basic with interesting art and weird fence layouts. Alright, what the is it? This is the strangest chair I have ever seen. Definitely qualifies as hostile architecture. This is the ugliest bench I've ever seen. This looks so uncomfortable. Oh, there's weird texture on it. Let's try to notice that earlier. That's interesting. Which matches the color over here at least, but like, just make it not ugly. You can make it yellow and still be somewhat appealing. An off-brand Chevron logo. I have a strong appreciation for spherical lights. I think these are cool, and I'm glad that they are used throughout the station. But it does not make up for the benches. The station gets rated benches so ugly it overpowers everything else. It's like they're having a contest to see who can have the ugliest benches. Last one definitely wins them. The station's alright, otherwise it's very well lit. The floor could use some love, it's kind of cracked and destroyed. It's the first ramp instead of stairs. It's a church in here. It's kind of cool area, I guess. Sounds kind of like the other end, except the fare gates are down here instead of at the surface. It's got the same yellow lighting, walls and everything. There's also stairs on this end instead of ramps. I kind of like the ramps better. I think it looks cool. Don't really have much else to say about this one. So this is the first station outside of the blue line where I've seen them have part of the platform cut off. But this isn't like even a full car length, or they shortened the trains or something. This station is just like a little bit too long. You can also see all the space beyond the station, which is kind of cool. Assume it's for maintenance. The rest of the platform is very standard in a very standard color. It's bricks, it's red. It's got non-hostile benches. I think I've seen these in a few stations. This looks like some sort of history lesson that I can't read. This is this station. I've seen pictures of this station. This is cool. That looks awesome. Roof kind of looks Washington, D.C. Metro again, but God, that is beautiful. That's so cool. These escalators are also just going insanely fast. The station gets an overall rating of basic with really cool art installations. Station, same shape, different colors, interesting wall textures. There's holes. Look at the holes. Look at the holes. It's a hole in the wall. If you look over here, we have another hole. You can see inside the hole. That is, in fact, a hole. These benches are kind of weird, but they're not ugly like some of the other benches I've seen tonight, so they're alright. The SOS phone. It's open. Someone had an SOS going. This is interesting. We've talked about how I like spherical lights, so I do like these. That is insane. There's so many of them. Also, for the amount of lights, it is weirdly dark in here. What is that? That's just weird. I don't know why that's there, what it's supposed to be. It's like this station has pimples. I want to pop them. comes along and sees us right now. This person. Alright. The entrance has more pimples too. Just everywhere. This station gets rated needs a dermatologist and some Accutane. Station is again the normal shape with the different colors. It's kind of a deserty feel, it's very brown. Got some interesting benches. It's got something carved in it. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. It's like a microwave. That'll be staffed in there. Got some big holes up there. Got big waffle ceilings and little waffle ceilings. I do like the brick designs on the wall there. I'm not such a fan of the bricks falling off the wall over there. It's got the bricks, it got the floor, it got the arch shape, it got the occasional blue-white. It's got non-hostile benches. It's kind of unaverage, I guess. It's a bit interesting. Some cool metalwork on the walls. These are really nice. I can see the moon through the window up there. So for the last station on the side, it's a very average design. So it's probably a good way to wrap it up.